What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon One. Man, I'm back again, homie. It's story time, man. This is a real quick one, homie. It popped up in my mind, and I figured I'd talk about it, man. First and foremost, y'all hit that like button, homie. Don't upset me on this one. Nah, not for real. Y'all hit that like button, though. Hit that subscribe, man. And go over there to my other channel, man. The Village Storyteller. Do something over there. Shake your tail, fellas, now. Come on. But anyway, nah. Man, with no further ado, I'm going to get right to the story, man. And I don't talk about it a lot from the beginning of it. I'm just going to get right to it. But now, you know what I'm saying? I thought I got catfished. So anyway, on to the story, man. This back in the 80s, man. I got cracked. What did I get cracked for at this time? I think I had me some robberies. And, I was in the county jail. I went to the county jail, and at the time, man, I was messing with a female named Desiree. Desiree was from A. Trey Hoover, and she had she was going with one of her homeboys. I told y'all the story about me and Desiree, how we first met, how it ended up going bad. She was going with a dude named Hoover J from A. Trey Hoover back in the day, but me and her started messing around behind Hoover J back. So, and we met down at the county jail. She was going to see him, and me and one of my homegirls was going down there to see my homeboy, Lil Boss Hog. But anyway, we met, you know what I'm saying, that night, kicked it, and never looked back after that. Anyway, I ended up getting cracked again, and he was still in the county jail at the time. He was in the Crip module. Me, I'm just coming in, so you know how we used to do back then. We used to try to run around and duck the Crip module for a minute, depending on what type of cases you had, and duck it. But eventually, you know what I'm saying, OSS will come around, come down, they'll peep you, grab you, see tattoos, see a certain look on you, like, come here, you know what I'm saying? They'll get your wristband number. Next thing you know, 4800, here you come, or 47 if 4700 had opened up. So anyway, I'm in there, and so this right before they caught me and I went over there to 4800. I'm trying to remember, was it? Okay, yeah. But anyway, so now when I get cracked, Desiree ran off and left me. So she ran off and left me because she was still messing with Hoover J. Didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? She figured I was gonna run into him in there, and I eventually did. But anyway, so she just went off into the sunset. I was kind of upset about that too for a minute, but now it ain't no thing, they run, women ran like the bus, every 15 minutes. They come and they go. But when you first get popped and the one that you was rocking with on the street run off, you kind of be like, bleh. But anyway, so I was going through the process of trying to make calls to different people, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't. I needed a Treyway or something like that. Yeah, I needed, that. So eventually I caught up with my homeboy Fifi from 11-6 Avalon. And me and Cuz kicking it. He was like, look, Toon, shoot, man, if you need calls made, man, just call my little cousin. And she'll do them for you. I'm like, well, Cuz, who was she? He like, man, it's the homegirl Pinky, homie. She from the set. She from 11-6 Avalon too. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, go and give me her hookup. So anyway, I got the hookup. I call her. So she like, what's up, Cuz? I'm like, man, what's up, homegirl? She like, yeah. I'm like, Cartoon Fire Travel on. She say, yeah, I heard you, big homie, boom, boom, boom. So she started making calls for me. So in the process of her making calls for me, she inquired one day. She used to hear me like argue with different females on the phone, and just going through it. You know what I'm saying? She seen them. She was privy to listening to them fall off one by one, because that's what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Most of them I didn't have no real outstanding relationships with anyway. It was fly by night, hit and run, just for fun. Dun. You know what I'm saying? So they going about their business. They going. So she would hear some of the conversations. So one day she chimed in on it. She was like, dang, big homie, that's messed up, man. The way they be ducking and dodging and, you know what I'm saying, head for the heels on you getting up out of there. I'm like, shoot, man, I'm used to it. I say, I live in jail. I say, so, I'm used to getting out, getting them, and then when I get popped again, I'm used to them running off. It's what they do. She say, no, but that ain't no damn female. That ain't down. I'm like, well, shoot, it's what happened. So that conversation led to more conversations about that type get down, to the point to where I finally I'm like, well, shoot, home girl, what type of female are you? You know what I'm saying? So if you going with somebody, you gonna run off, duck off, and get ghosts? She like, no, I wouldn't do that. That's why I'm talking to you about it. Light bulb. Bing. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, well, what's up? So now our conversations then get deeper and deeper and deeper. So now I'm heading into, well, what you look like? You know what I'm saying? What you look like, home girl? So she like, well, I look like this, I look like that, I look like this, I look like that. So I'm like, okay, but now one of the things that hooked me was she told me she was dark skinned. Now, I didn't mess with dark skinned women. That was just one of my things. I didn't fool with no dark skinned women. I was more into the red bones with the red bones with the what people call good hair. I don't use that term good hair. I'm no such a, because Africans, us black people, our hair encompasses all levels. You know what I'm saying? From nappy balled up, grabbing your head, biting you, all the way to silky smooth flowing down your back. See, a lot of people don't know. Black folks like us, we can grow any and every type of hair. So now the uneducated, they'll hear the term good hair, or they'll see a certain type of hair like, oh, he got good hair. Nah, what's good hair? You know what I'm saying? What is good hair? Oh, because this brother over here, hair nappy, it's bad hair? No, that's the stereotype that the mother folks put in your mind. Don't do that. Bump that. All our hair is good. No matter nappy, straight, kinky, curly, no matter what it is, all our hair is good hair. You know what I'm saying? Because it come from the motherland. But now that's another topic that I'm not gonna get into right now, because I go deep in that type get out. You know what I'm saying? I'm for the people. But anyway, so but the rest of her that she described was a cute female. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. At the time, I think I was going back on the violations. I went back and I did the violation, and I'm on my way back. Now coming back, I'm on my way to get out, put it like that. But I had to go back to the county jail for something. What it was, I don't know, can't remember, too long ago. But anyway, so now at the whole time, the whole little bit, the whole thing, I'm staying in contact with her, off and on. She has never sent me pictures yet. I had never received no pictures and none of that. I wasn't really tripping. So, because we had never pushed it to the extent of, well, we gonna be together, we gonna mess around, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. So no, it hadn't went there like that. But we could tell from the essence of the conversations that, whenever I touch down, come see me. All right, cool. Make a long story short, back down at county jail, calling her again, talking to her, boom, 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 boom. I told her, look, I'm gonna get out on blah 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 blah. So she was like, well, okay, when you touch down, come see me. I'm like, all right, cool. So now when I first touched down, I thought I was going to get out one day. Me and the homie Chicken from Harlem, we were supposed to get released the same day. He got released, but I didn't. I had a hold for something. So how you write down, send a letter down, and they come back and let you know, well, you got a hold for this, 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 and this. Went through the process, boom, did what I had to do, wham, I get out. So, okay, cool. So now when I get out, I call Pinky. I'm like, what's up, homegirl? She like, what's up, Tom? I'm like, look, I'm out. She like, that's what's up. I say, look, I'm going to come through and see you. I'm going to come through and, check you out. She like, okay, cool. So now remember, the description that she had gave me at the time back then was about 5'6", 5'5", 5'6". Not. Let me see. The build was not fat at all. Period. Not fat at all. Period. She had a nice little build on her, homie. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have no big old BBL type booty or no big old white girl titties or anything like that. She was well proportioned. I'm talking about, it was nice. Long hair, dark skinned, Chinese like eyes. You know what I'm saying? And that was her. Looked like a little black, smooth little Chinese. So this is what I had in my mind at the time. You feel me? It's like this is what I figured it was. So okay, cool. She's at the time she stayed over there in 59 Hoover Hood. I mean, excuse me, no, she stayed in 59 East Coast Hood. So I went over there. The first day I went over there, it was nighttime. So now listen, I'm not one to mince my words or hold words back. I'm gonna say what kind of hit my mind, and you know what I'm saying? Cause it'll jump right up out my mouth. Sometimes my filter be broke. So anyway, so I get over there, bang. So I find the till she stayed in. I knock on the door, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, and you know what I'm saying? You can tell it's a house full of people and whatever. So I knock at the door again. So the door opens up. The door opens up. The lady who answered the door was not what Pinky described to me. Now, way back then in the 80s, I had never heard of the term catfishing. Didn't nobody know what no catfishing was back then. Because this right here, it didn't fit under the heading of catfishing. This a catfish, man, please. Man, look, hey, check this out, y'all. This would fit under the term of not no catfishing, but a megalodon, a prehistoric shark, megalodon in it. You megalodon me. You Moby Dick me. You big something big, different. I'm saying that to say, y'all, look. The lady who opened the door stood about, if I can remember correctly, man, she might have been about 5'7", 5'8". She had she was big, y'all. Ooh. Had on some glasses, had on a big moo like thing, and looked like it had food stains on the front. I think if I can remember right, look, I was kind of traumatized, y'all, and it's coming back. Y'all bear with me. I was scared. She had something on her head, and her ears were sticking out. I didn't even know what an elf was. For real back then. I did, but I didn't think they was real. You know. Dark skinned, brown, like dark brown skinned, fingers kind of fat like, with some glasses on, and I'm like, hold on, let me take a deep breath, y'all. Cause it brought back memories. Listen, man. When the door opened up and I looked, I stepped back I was on the porch. I took a step back, and the first thing out my mouth was, dang, I know you ain't Pinky. So the lady kind of looked at me like, huh? I say, hey, man, look here. I know you ain't Pinky. So the lady was like, she's like, no, I ain't Pinky. Pinky, that's my niece. I said, oh, okay. Man, it's like a weight was lifted off my shoulder. I said, man, tell Pinky Cartoon here. Now she kind of offended because, I gave her that look like she kind of tell what went through my mind. She was like, yeah, okay, well, hold on. I'm going to go get her. Bang, she slammed the door back in my face. I don't care. Man, listen, if that woman would have said, yeah, I'm Pinky, what, and what? I would have evaporated. I would have turned into smoke. Literally. You can't even see me no more. It wouldn't have been nothing left of, not even a heat signature. Nothing would have been left. That lady would have thought a poltergeist knocked on the door, because I'd have been up on Central so fast at a high rate of speed, moving, swinging, getting somewhere, gone. Anyway, wasn't her. Crisis averted. About About 3, 4 seconds later, Pinky opened the door. Oh, what she said she was. You know what I'm saying? I could sit here and describe the homegirl, man. You know what I'm saying? But basically, she looked like a little dark skinned China doll. You know what I'm saying? You know, long hair, her hair. You know what I'm saying? She always had hair. But she looked like a little dark-skinned China doll, man. I never forget, man. She had on one of them high roller coats, them iced tea high rollers. Y'all, youngsters, y'all not going to remember that. But she had on one of them high with the dice on it. It was kind of greenish with the pink dice. She had on some dark green corduroys with like some little boots. I forget the I forget the little boots, but had the little heels on them. You know what I'm saying? Had her hair done up, you know what I'm saying, a little high school girl style, with the little tight eyes. I'm like, dang, what's up, homegirl? She like, what's up? So, you know, came out, we hugged, we kicked it. You know what I'm saying? That night, I think we end up leaving. I got in contact with the homeboy chicken from Harlem again, and we end up going out there to Long Beach. And, you know what I'm saying, kicking it out there for a minute. You know what I'm saying, came back the next day. But this was the homegirl, you know what I'm saying, that quickly became a real good love interest. You know what I'm saying? You know, a real good, you know, we got in there. We got all the way in there. I'm going to even go as far to say what broke us up was a baby, you know. The homegirl, at the time, I hope I ain't putting her business out there. But now, you know, I'm not gonna go that deep into it. But anyway, we end up going our separate ways, and but she was always the homegirl. When I say down, a rider, right to this day, right to this very day, I can call her right now, right to this very day. You know what I'm saying? She the big homegirl. You know, I call her big homegirl because she OG now. But you know, we had that connection. We had that 5 tray 11-6 connection, you know what I'm saying? Kept it in the A gang. But the homegirl, she real cool right today. Loyal. Man, you know what I'm saying? If it got something to do with Avalon, homie, she gonna be in there like swimwear. And even when years and years later, you know what I'm saying, we tried, years, as the years went by, like I say, this was back in the 80s, but as the years went by, every now and then, you know what I'm saying, I would go get in, go out, get in, go. We could never just reconnect. Me and Pinks could never. We was always homeboy and homegirl, but we could never really connect on the love connection type tip again. We'd be at functions around each other all the time, you know what I'm saying? And she was always real overprotective of me. You know, she would always let homegirls know. Because a lot of the females that I would bring around, that probably a lot of times was from somewhere else. I never really had a whole lot of dealings where, you know what I'm saying, oh, you know, this my main lady or whatever, with homegirls from the set. Would I have sexual relations? Yeah, with homegirls, yeah, all the time. But as far as saying this my lady and all this and that, no, I never really done that. But you can always bet any girl that I ever brought around was from the east side. I had a thing back in the day. I'm from that old generation, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, as far as females went, had one or two of them, but as far as, no, my girls had to be from the east side. You know what I'm saying? I'm east side, man. Listen, man, when I tell you I'm east side through and through, born, raised, bred, east side. My baby mamas had to be from the east side. My main squeezes had to be from the east side. I didn't mess with girls unless they were off the east side. You know what I'm saying? Real minute, real small with it. If they was off the west side. But anyway, but we never could really get around to reconnecting that way. But she was always there and I was always there. We talked about it a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? As the years went on, she started having kids. You know what I'm saying? I started doing a whole lot of other stuff, you know. And it was just boom, you know. But like right today, like I can call her right now on the phone. What's up, homegirl? What's up, homie? Anything she need, if I can do it, I can help her. I'm there for anything I need. If she can do it and she can help, she there for. You know what I'm saying? She got that Avalon love in her heart, and she know I got that Avalon love too for her. So anyway, man, that's a little quick story, man, about I thought I got catfished by the homegirl Pinky, man, but I didn't. So anyway, man, it's me, your big partner, man, Cartoon One. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying? And what? I represent the gangsters. Peace. I'm out.